Imagine today is your lucky day, and you can spend as much money as you want. But how much do the most expensive things in the world cost? The list of the most expensive things in the world starts with a feather. But how could a feather be in this list? We are talking about the Huia feathers from the Huia birds. These birds are extinct for more than 100 years. The last sight of this bird was 1907 in New Zealand. One of these feathers has an unbelievable value of $10,000. This price was reached in an auction in New Zealand. What makes it the most expensive feather in the world? The next thing is a permanent magnetic floating bed, a bed which allows you to sleep floating in mid-air. It's constructed of permanent magnetic material. No electricity is needed for this. Magnets inside the bed push it away from the floor. In my opinion, it looks like an architectural masterpiece and another toy for rich people. The price for this bed is not less than $1.2 million. The next product is the iPhone 3GS Supreme Rose. What is the most expensive phone in the world? It's a luxury mobile phone from Stuart Hughes from Great Britain. The making of this phone took 10 months. The casing of this phone is made with 271 grams of solid gold. The front bezel houses 136 flawless diamonds, and the rear logo has 53 flawless diamonds. The chest for the phone is made of a single block of cashmere granite, and the price for all of this is $2.1 million. Also quite expensive is the crystal piano, what was played while the opening ceremony of the Beijing Olympic Games in 2008. The piano became famous when the Chinese pianist Lang Lang played Starlight to make the ceremony unforgettable for the audience. Around 2 billion people across the globe watched this ceremony in front of their TV sets. The piano was designed by the famous manufacturer Heinzmann in Beijing. It is entirely made of crystal. The 9-foot-long piano has been auctioned and bought by a private bidder for $3.2 million. This is the most expensive photo in the world ever sold. The German artist Andreas Gursky took this photo in 1999 in Germany and called it Rhine 2. This picture shows the relationship of a man with nature. An anonymous German bidder bought this photograph in 2011 for $4.5 million. Let's go on with a much more expensive thing, a stainless steel rabbit. The rabbit was created by Jeff Koons in 1986 and was sold for $92 million at Christie's in New York City in May 2019. This makes this rabbit the most expensive art in the world from a still living artist. Now we come to a gold-plated Bugatti Veyron, which is the most luxurious car in the world. This Bugatti Veyron is owned by a Middle East billionaire, an oil sheik. The name of the owner is unknown. This car goes from speed 0 to 100 in only 2.8 seconds. It comes with a quad turbocharged V16 engine. The value of the car is $10 million. L'incomparable diamond necklace is the most expensive jewelry existing. It was manufactured by Maowood Group in Switzerland and was first unveiled at the Doha Jewelry and Watch Exhibition in 2013. It is made up of a near-flawless 407.48 carat yellow diamond, suspended gracefully from a 229.52 carat white diamond necklace, intertwined by 18 carat rose gold branchlets. This makes it the costliest necklace in the world, valued $55 million. Further, the 1963 Ferrari GTO is the most expensive car ever. Only 36 GTOs have been manufactured to date. And this GTO has won the Tour de France in 1963, driven by Jean Gachet. Under the bonnet is a 300-horsepower Colombo V12. From 1988, all copies of this limited edition became an expensive object of speculation, which have made millions of dollars. An anonymous collector is said to have paid $70 million in a private transaction for it. It is therefore the most coveted classic car in the world. The most expensive private residence ever built is in Mumbai, India, and is called Antilla. It's owned by Asia's richest billionaire Mukesh Ambani, who moved into it with his family in 2012. It has 27 stories, is 568 feet tall, has a 168-car garage, a ballroom and 9 high-speed elevators. Further, it's equipped with a 50-seat theater, a swimming pool, a spa, a health center, a temple and a snow room that spits out snowflakes from the walls. The cost to build this skyscraper mansion was around $2 billion. The most expensive painting is the artwork of Leonardo da Vinci called Salvator Mundi. It's also called the Male Mona Lisa. This painting was made around the year 1500. It shows Jesus Christ in a blue Renaissance dress, making the sign of the cross with his right hand, while holding a transparent crystal orb in his left hand. The painting was sold at auction for $450.3 million in 2017 by Christie's in New York to Prince Badr bin Abdullah Al Saud. To this day, it is unclear whether the painting is a fake because so little is documented about Leonardo da Vinci, who lived more than 500 years ago. Much more expensive than we had before is the most expensive yacht ever built. It's the Yacht History Supreme by the UK-based designer Stuart Hughes. The yacht took 3 years to complete and has a value of $4.5 billion. This 100-foot vessel is owned by the Malaysian businessman Robert Kuok, the creator of Shangri-La Hotels and Resorts. Around 220,000 pounds of metals like gold and platinum have been used for assembling the luxury liner. The precious materials have been used in the eating room, rails and anchors, and also the vessel's base is covered with pure gold. Now this is the most expensive single item ever created by humans, and it's even not on Earth but in the space. The International Space Station ISS. It weighs nearly 1 million pounds, and has a length of 240 feet. Planning for the ISS started in the 1980s by the NASA, and was launched in November 1998. It can host 7 crew members at the same time. The development and building of the ISS costed $150 billion. Even the operation costs around $4 billion a year. According to the NASA, the end of this project will be the year 2031. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more videos.